Hello, fellow YouTubers, and welcome back to Road to 100,000. Oh god, I hope I can get this out on time. I have an hour and a half to get this episode up. Okay, so let's hurry up. We started last week with 87,285. We set a small goal to see if we could hit 90,000 by the end of this week, which pretty much was just saying get 2,800 points over the next week, and we'll see how you do. I did not do that, but let's just see how well we did. So the first game that we played was Batman Arkham Asylum for the Xbox 360, not the Game of the Year edition. Let me just be clear. That's the one we're playing on Legacy. Normal version is the one I'm playing on my own account and just trying to get achievements in. We got 9 achievements in that worth 110 points. Bring our Gamerscore total up to 87,395. You know, it's kind of nice playing Batman right now on my profile, because at least lets me know a little bit ahead of time what I should expect in Legacy. So I might act like I don't have any idea what's going on, but that is acting. That's why I might act like that. So the second game that we played was Contrast on the Xbox One. I said I almost needed. I was very close to finishing this game last week. Finished it this week, so we got the final 3 achievements in this game worth 350 points, bring our weekly total up to 460, and our Gamerscore total up to 87,745. Contrast was kind of fun. It was very weird. I mean, I skipped most of the story because I was just trying to get through it, which is pretty terrible. I'll have to play through the game again and actually follow along, but I kind of got a little bit of it. Just wondering why everyone was shadows. That I don't get. But the next game that we played was Shovel Knight on the Xbox One. Game came out this week, never played it before, started playing it. I suck. I suck at this game. It's probably because it's supposed to be hard, but I'm not that far into it. I only got 3 achievements worth 5 points. 2 of the achievements were 0 achievements. Bring our weekly total up to 465, and our Gamerscore total up to 87,750. So, you only need 2,250 now to get to 90,000. That's the next big goal. I think we can probably hit it next week if we work hard to it. So I suck at Shovel Knight. We'll probably get some more achievements as we go on. Some of these achievements seem very hard though, and so I'm not exactly sure if we can actually do them. The next game that we played was State of Decay Year 1 on Xbox One. I think that's the full title of this game. I don't have a box of it because I didn't see a physical release for it. But you know, I like State of Decay. I'm missing 1 achievement in the Xbox 360 version of State of Decay, and it's driving me insane because I know I have to play through the entire story again just to get to that because I kind of missed it. I do not want that to happen again on this one, so it might take me a little longer to get through it. Because I think when I was playing State of Decay, the original one, I spent a good week or 2 weeks playing nothing but that game, like gathering supplies, doing stuff, like pretty much clearing out every single building. If I have to do that for this game, it's gonna take me a while, but we got 3 achievements in that game worth 50 points, bringing our weekly total up to 515, and our Gamerscore total up to 87,800. I have a lot of games this week that I only got 3 achievements in. You've had 3 so far. I have 1 more. That one is Sunset Overdrive in the Xbox One. So, I know most of the achievements I have left in Sunset Overdrive are very, very, very time-consuming, grindy achievements. So, I probably just save those for my own time. I probably won't be able to get any more achievements in Sunset Overdrive until after the contest is over, unless I go buy DLC for it, which I don't have any of the DLC. But they dropped a couple of achievements for April Fool's Day because Sunset Overdrive is very weird, and that had 200 points just on those 2 achievements alone. One was not 199 points, and the other one was only 1 point. Although it's impossible to get just the 1 point. I also ended up getting a second achievement, or a third achievement with that. So 3 achievements in Sunset Overdrive worth 205 points, bringing our weekly total up to 720, and our Gamerscore total up to 88,005. So, past 88,000, we're less than 12,000 away from our goal, which is just mind-boggling when you realize that, what, week 20 we were 26,000. That was 11 weeks ago. We've cut that in half almost, pretty much. We've gained 14,000 in the last 10 weeks alone, which is frightening, especially since we still have 6 weeks left, and we need to somehow do better than that. But the last game that we played this week was The Walking Dead Season 2 on the Xbox One. I am upset with myself because I wanted to beat this yesterday. I know nothing about this game, and I was enjoying every second of it, but I knew, because I started it late, like around 2 o'clock in the afternoon, that I was going to have problems beating this game if I did not hurry up. And I did not beat the game. I got an achievement at 12:03 last night in the morning, and that was for completing Chapter 4, so that one doesn't count for this week. It'll count for next week. That's 50 points that I just lost just because I was 3 minutes late. But we did get 31 achievements worth 750 points, bringing our weekly total up to 1470, and our Gamerscore total up to 88,755. So, we still have one more chapter left in Walking Dead Season 2. I am absolutely looking forward to it, because I have no idea what to expect. I know nothing. I knew nothing. I was completely unknowledgeable about anything Walking Dead Season 2, because I knew I was played through Walking Dead Season 1. I wanted to wait until Season 2 was completely released, so I just shut off any knowledge about it. But how do we do in terms of percentages? Well, we're at 76.5%, which means we're now past 75% towards our goal, which is good. Not good is the fact that we're almost past 90% of our goal time-wise. So time-wise still went up 1.93%, but percentage-wise we went up 3.1% towards our goal. Which means we are catching up, but can we actually catch up? Because apparently my math was wrong last week. We weren't just 6,000 points behind, because I had my math wrong for an entire week. I was using the previous week's percentage to calculate how far away we were. So with what we did this week, we should be at 95,103 points, roughly. So we're 6,300 behind pace, behind where we should be, which is about 300 more than it was last week, or 400 more than it was last week. And I did good. I didn't keep up with the pace I wanted, which is still 2,000, which ever since I set that pace, I have not kept. But we're going to hit 90% this next week. 91.68% is what we're going to be at on next Sunday. I don't know. I mean, I looked at my shelf of games that I have and tried to look at the games and figure out what games can I play here. Just simply storyline only that can help me get towards this, because the list of games that I can easily get 1,000 points in is running dry. I can't really rely on Gamefly anymore because I haven't played a single Gamefly game in the past couple weeks. Not to mention, it'd probably take a week or so for another game to get here, and that's time I don't really have anymore. So I just counted the 2 games I still have from Gamefly. Strike the Third, which I still can beat. Storyline-wise, I can still get about 400 points from that. And then the other game I have, I'm just going to call it a full 1,000, because I know I'm not sending that game back until I get all 1,000 points. Strike the Third is going to be another story regardless, because that stupid Grim difficulty achievement, but I'm going to get that because I don't want to play Shrek anymore. But just looking at all the games I have left, I mean, 200 points for Walking Dead Season 2, about 500 points in Batman, if I can beat the storyline and get all the Riddler trophies like I plan on doing. Advanced Warfare, I haven't played through the storyline all the way, so I can get about another 400 points for that. Shadow of Mordor, I've never played that game before, and I haven't. So roughly 350 points storyline only. I'm not sure exactly what I would get collectible-wise in that game. Borderlands 2 for the Xbox One. I started that, haven't really finished it, but I had finished it on the 360, so I know what I should expect. So 600 points for Borderlands 2. State of Decay, probably expect another 450 points there. And then Child of Light, which is a game I have, because I think that was a free game one of these months. So I have that. I heard that was a very easy 1,000 points to get, so I'll add that. Plus 2 other games that I have that are 1,000 points guaranteed. And I'm looking at about, and Wolf Among Us, which I also have, but I haven't played at all. I'm looking at about around 8,000 points just from those games alone, which would put us very close to our goal. In fact, if we can Yeah, I highly doubt we will, but if we can beat all these games by next week, and by highly doubt I will, I mean, I definitely won't because of Borderlands 2 and State of Decay. And Shadow of Mordor, I guess. I could get a lot of points, but 8,000 isn't going to cut it, so I need to figure out where I want to go. Like I said, the next two goals that we're trying to reach are 90,000 and 99,000, because I'm saving a game that I know is a guaranteed 1,000 that I'm going to get the 10,000th point on, or the 100,000th point on, and so 99,000, I'm gonna hit that one directly because I don't want to pull a Ray from I guess he's not from Achievement Hunter anymore, but when he went for his 400,000th point, he ended up getting an extra 5 points added to that. I want to hit 100,000 exactly, so I got to plan around that, which is good because I have 8,000 points of wiggle room, I guess, or whatever I can fit in there. I will try and find some more. I am definitely going to focus all my attention on these 10, 12 games that I just mentioned that I can get some points in. And I'm just going to focus on those right now. Batman is probably the next target. Actually, Walking Dead Season 2 is probably the next target because I probably have maybe an hour or 2 hours left in that game. Then Batman, and I'll just go down the list. And State of Decay in there too. I didn't put any points for Shovel Knight, even though I played that this week, because I have no idea what to expect for that game. But that about does it. I have about 90 minutes to get this episode out, which means I need to edit this episode very quickly and render it, and hopefully it doesn't take 40 plus minutes to render, which it really shouldn't. I mean, it's only going to be, what? How long has I been recording? 12 and a half minutes of audio. That's certainly being cut down a little bit, but maybe 40 minutes doesn't seem that bad now. Uploading speed, I really hope it's better than yesterday, where I had, I don't know, if people saw my Twitter, I had an upload that was going to take about 1,000 minutes. Luckily, it resolved itself shortly after the episode was supposed to come out, but it was just fine. So, 1,470 points this week, 52 achievements, 88,755. We are getting close to the end. In fact, we have to hit it by the 15th of next month, and it's the 10th today. So we have, what, 36 days remaining? Oh, boy. Can we even do it? That's 12,000 points in 35 days. Well, I'll try. That's all we can really hope for right now. I mean, I wasn't expecting to be this close at this moment, but who knows? We might get closer. Maybe there'll be a sudden game that I can immediately clear that'll just give me like 80,000 points. I mean, that'll ruin the whole getting 10,000 exactly, but whatever. So, until next week, hopefully you enjoy.